Have you ever noticed that the most unforgettable women are never flawless? The perfect ones are admired, then forgotten. The unforgettable ones carry a secret, a softness, a slip, a crack that makes a man lean in, feel protective, and chase. Tonight, I'll place it in your palm like a warm coin from my throne, the Cracked Bangle Secret. I am Cleopatra, and this is not a lesson for the crowd. This is a whisper for the woman who dares to be irresistible without begging for attention. You want him to pursue? To invest? To remember your name when the room goes silent? Listen closely. I will teach you how one tiny imperfection becomes your invitation to power. In my court, I wore gold, but not a wall of gold. A single bangle, slightly cracked, resting against silk. The court noticed. They leaned closer. Is she imperfect? Is she human? Is she touchable? The crack did not lower me. It opened a door. That door is what you will learn to create. First, the myth you must break. The myth of bronze perfection. The modern world worships flawlessness, airbrushed faces, curated words, clean lines. Even your breath is filtered. You think he wants a goddess of glass. He doesn't. He wants a woman who feels alive. A woman he could lose if he doesn't move. Perfection is a statue. Men admire statues. They do not chase statues. They chase warmth, texture, something that flickers, something that could be gone by morning. So how do you flicker? How do you become human without losing your crown? You choose your crack. You do not wait for the world to find your weak spots. You design them. This is the cracked bangle. One deliberate imperfection, placed with care. Not sloppy, not chaotic, not needy. Just one door slightly open, big enough for him to step through, small enough that he must try. Choose your bangle. Choose your crack. It could be in your look. A strand of hair left free, dancing on your cheek while everything else is polished. Not messy, just alive. It could be in your wardrobe. A single older piece with a story, paired with a sharp silhouette. A ring with a tiny scratch you never fix. It could be in your voice. A gentle laugh at your own stumble on a word, followed by steady eye contact. It could be in your ritual. You arrive composed, then admit one human thing. I always forget where I parked. I guess it's my mind in the clouds. Soft, charming, unthreatening. He hears it. He wants to enter. Listen to the psychology. The crack is not weakness. It signals two things. 1, approachability. He feels permitted to move. 2, protectiveness. His mind whispers, she's rare, but I could be useful here. You don't announce this. You let him discover it. Discovery is the fuel of masculine pursuit. Do not pile on flaws. That's not power. That's a plea. One bangle, one crack. Everything else, sovereign. Your hair shines. Your scent is light. Your posture calm. Your eyes attentive. Then, there, the smallest door. He sees it. He steps. He invests. Timing is everything. The crack appears when tension is rising. Not at hello, not at goodbye. It appears when he is most alert. Picture this. You are telling a short story, effortless. He leans in. Your eyes lock. Then you let it slip. I always mix up the names of constellations. It's silly. I just remember the shapes. You smile. Then you return to grace. That's it. A 5-second window. He will offer help. He'll say, I know the constellations. He'll start teaching, contributing, trying to be the one who adds to your world. Now, the calibration. There are 3 intensities. Light, medium, deep. Start with light. Small cracks, the free hair, the scratched ring, the mispronounced word you laugh at once. If he bites, if he engages, stay light. If he is stoic, offer medium. A small confession with charm. I'm terrible at ordering new dishes. I always choose the same 2. Then tease him to decide for you. If he rises, you reward with warmth. If he stays flat, you stay sovereign and shift topics. Remember, you are not begging. You are curating the museum of you. Deep crack is rare, reserved, trust-dependent. This is when you reveal a single elegant vulnerability. Not trauma, not pain spilled on the table. A human limit related to your mind or your habits. I keep a paper calendar because phone reminders never move me. I like ink. Watch what happens. He offers solutions. He brings a pen next time. He writes you a note. He invests. The more he invests, the more he values. This is how you create the repair ritual. The cracked bangle begs to be touched. Men bond with what they help mend. Give him mending that feels masculine, not maternal. The quick fix, the small assist, the light lift. Ask with softness, not demand. Could you help me choose? Which book first? This or this? Your preference matters. Or let him catch the crack himself. If he notices your scratched ring and says, "You should get that polished," you answer with a smile. "Maybe I like it. It remembers a good night." Now it becomes a story. Now the ring is a thread between you. Sometimes the repair is symbolic. You don't hand him a problem. You offer him a place, a role. The role of the man who helps the queen, lightly, with grace. He leaves the moment feeling useful, appreciated, intact. He walks away thinking of you. He returns to feel that again. There is a rule here. Never apologize for the crack. You never say, "I'm such a mess." You never make him your cleaner, your nanny, your savior. The crack is art, intentional, minimal. You stand in your center and let imperfection dance at the edges. He pursues the edges to reach the center. You'll ask, what if he tests me? What if he points out the flaw harshly? Then he reveals himself. If he uses your crack to diminish you, he is stone, not honey. You tilt your head, smile, and withdraw your warmth. The door closes. The bangle is still yours. Your power is intact. Now watch the choreography of conversation. The crack invites questions. You let him ask. You answer briefly, then redirect into play, curiosity, dreams. He touches the crack. You guide his hand to your world. When he reaches for your imperfection, give him your imagination instead. That is how you avoid becoming the girl who needs fixing. You become the woman who is already golden, with one poetic flaw. Midway through the night, you reset. Return to smooth. Tuck the hair, straighten the ring. Speak with velvet certainty. He feels it. The door is not always open. He must move while he can. Scarcity ignites pursuit. If you carry the crack for too long, it turns into a wound. Keep it brief. Keep it bright, then close it. Let me give you a scene. You meet him at a candlelit bar. You enter with calm shoulders, slow steps, a satin blouse, a single bracelet with a tiny dent catching the light. You tell one short story. He laughs. You laugh. Your left sleeve slips. You let it. You glance at the bracelet, and with a soft smile, "It's old. I never fixed it. It makes me lucky." Then you change the subject. He looks at the dent again. His mind starts playing the movie. Where did she get it? Who gave it to her? Could I be the one to bring her something better? You did not ask. You did not hint. You showed. You moved on. He chases the thread. Do this with text messages, too. You send one warm line, then disappear into your life. Later, you reveal a tiny human quirk. Eye over water plants. It's a talent. Then you pivot. What's your secret talent? You made him smile. You gave him a doorway. He steps through. He invests words, time, thought. He returns to see his investment grow. Now listen to me as a queen to a queen. Your crack is not an act. It is a choice. Choose something true, something small, something you can carry with pride. If you fake it, it will fall apart under heat. If it is too big, it becomes a cry. If it is too hidden, it does nothing. The sweet spot is human, visible, brief. Pause with me. What is your cracked bangle? The thing you keep elegant, not perfect. The thing that invites him in. A slightly faded leather journal you still carry. A vintage clip in your hair, one stone missing. A laugh that bursts before your hand covers your mouth. Pick one. Just one. Guard the rest. Here is the cadence you will follow. Entrance. Polished, warm, in your center. Rising tension. Reveal the crack. Engagement. Let him touch it with attention, advice, or help. Reward. Give him warmth, play, gratitude. Reset. Return to smooth. End strong. The door closes with a smile he wants to open again. When you master this, you will notice a change. Men lean in faster. They speak more. They offer earlier. They remember longer. Why? Because you gave them a path to your world that did not cost you your crown. You made space without surrendering your throne. Now, a question for you, woman of power. What will be your cracked bangle this week? Tell me in the comments. I read them. And if you want more of these hidden queenly secrets, subscribe and keep your bell on. I will keep the doors slightly open for those who are listening. One more caution. If you carry perfection like armor, men admire and avoid. If you carry chaos like perfume, men circle and leave. The secret is the narrow bridge between. A composed woman who allows one bright imperfection. That is the bridge he crosses. That is the path he believes he found himself. And remember the ritual of thanks. When he helps, chooses a dish, carries a bag, explains a constellation, do not overpraise. Do not shrink. Give him a soft, direct thank you with your eyes. Let gratitude be a touch, not a bow. He helped the queen. He walks taller. He returns taller. If you are wondering how this plays in relationships beyond the first chase, listen. The cracked bangle keeps the dance alive. Even in commitment, you keep one door for him to open. A lid you always struggle with, handed to his palm. A decision you'd like his take on because his mind is enjoyable. You give him places to arrive. He arrives. You receive. He invests. The bond deepens. What about in your career? With influence? With power in rooms where love is not the focus? The principle still holds. Perfection intimidates. A tiny human moment disarms. A single, light self-correction when you misread a line, followed by calm leadership. People relax. They follow. Your authority breathes. You are not a statue. You are a woman. Living, warm, magnetic. Carry this with elegance. Some will misunderstand. They will weaponize clumsiness, thinking it is charm. It is not. Clumsiness steals attention from your message. The cracked bangle returns attention to you. It is the frame, not the painting. The painting is your presence. Tonight, as you prepare, choose your one crack. Place it on your body or in your story or in your ritual. Touch it once. Smile at it. Then forget it. Live. Let him find it. Let him feel useful. Let him remember. When he returns, you will know why. I have given you a dangerous little key, not a shout, a whisper. Use it well. Wear it lightly. And when he chases, because he will, receive with grace. You are not flawless. You are unforgettable. That is the power. That is the secret. That is the cracked bangle.